Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the evaporator fan motor on your refrigerator, and it's a really easy job. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver, maybe a Stubby Phillips screwdriver, a 1/4 inch nut driver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a pair of slip joint pliers. Let me show you how we do it. Because we'll be working with some electrical circuits in this repair, the first thing we'll need to do is to disconnect the power to the refrigerator. So pull it forward enough that you can remove the plug. Now we'll begin by opening the freezer door, removing all of the items in the bins, and then removing all of the shelving. The shelves will lift up on the right hand side, pull towards the right, and lift out. Bins will just slide forward. There's a stop function, so you'll have to tilt up in the front and lift it the rest of the way out. Now next we're going to remove all of the Phillips screws that hold that evaporator cover in place so that we can gain access to the component. Now we'll remove those 6 Phillips screws. Hold that evaporator cover in place. Now that we've got that cover free, if you haven't already done so, we'll remove the Phillips screws from the left side shelf brackets. And you can remove the 2 rear screws and just loosen the 2 front ones. And just let the supports hang from the side of the cabinet. Now at this point we can tilt that evaporator cover sideways enough to slide it out. So we'll begin by removing the wires to the motor. There'll be 2 power wires, a red one and a white one typically. Just pull those off. And then a green ground wire. We'll pull that off as well. Just tuck those out of the way. Next, with our needle nose pliers, we'll reach in above and just pry that fan blade off from the top. We can just set that aside. Now the motor is held in place with a spring clip bracket that engages on front and back. To remove that, we're going to just squeeze in on it while lifting up. Disengage one side, and we'll do the same thing for the rear. And then we can pry that motor downwards and pull it out. Now there is a rubber bushing on the top and on the bottom that may come with the motor, or they may stay with the brackets. So make sure that we retrieve both of those because we'll need to install them on the new motor. Now with the rubber mounting bushings on the new motor, we're going to install that in the bracket. Make sure we push that motor up far enough, tilt it in and engage the rear bracket first, and then the front one. Both are firmly in place. Next, we'll install the wire harness. Make sure both of these terminals fit nice and snug, as well as the ground terminal. Next, we'll install the fan blade. And just give it a turn to make sure that it turns freely and it's not hitting on anything. Tuck our wires back out of the way. And we're ready to reinstall the evaporator cover. Okay, just make sure that we have all 6 of these screws started before you tighten any of them. Now, once we have all of them in, we can tighten them up. Next, we'll put the shelf brackets back in position. We can tilt them up approximately where they should be, and then just tighten those front screws enough to hold it in place. And then we'll install the rear screws. Now if you had to remove the auger assembly on your model, you can now put that back in place, and then we can put the shelves in and the baskets, plug the unit back in, and our repair is complete. I told you it was an easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.